don't miss it. Hopefully I don't miss the first round. Oh, alright. I missed the first round. Sorry, guys. Looks like Cafe Monster completely wiped Champagne and Cocaine there on that mid. Didn't lose a single player. Have the full Uber advantage, and they're already going to be rolling it into last. That's the thing about Granary. If you wipe on mid, it's such a quick roll into last, and you can't even get out of spawn in time sometimes. Goldfish and Yomps, and wow. That round was probably about a minute long. So let's just pick it right back up here. You know, we saw it in the last match, and it was the aggression that really was carrying. It was really carrying them on the Cafe Monster side, and it looks like they've continued that into this map on these mids. Got their scouts from Cocaine rolling out. Upper gonna be trying to deny those soldiers. Let's see what Purple Shirt's up to. He bombs in deep into the corner, launches Muma up. Not gonna get that pick. HB goes down on the other side. Here's Sam just in the corner. Both soldiers from Cafe Monster died back in that corner. That's how aggressive they're going. And it allows the rest of Cafe Monster to get some positioning here in the point. Street Fox TF just sub. Thank you for the sub. Did you enjoy your walk to get your gift card? If you actually did that. Alright. The chase though is on. Gekner and Deska. Deska not even going to turn around. Actually now he is. He's going to try and buy a little bit of extra time. Their team is going to get the Uber. I have been a little bit disappointed with the ability of Champagne and Cocaine to chase here on these Ubers. I think they always let Gekner escape when they really could punish him. Could really get that crucial pick. Muma barely getting out there. Down to almost 20 health. The Uber coming out through Z. Very, very fast-paced match at the moment. Chair user going to be chasing here on the left. Not wanting to overextend here in the flank, knowing the rest of his team is somewhat weak, but he's actually going to be trying to get some positioning, pushing in the upper. Might get a pick in the upper, or might be able to drop down onto someone. 2 rockets, clean kill onto Purple Shirt, but Joshua and HB are both very weak on his team. He should take that pick, but slow it down, buff up his team, and then push out. Oh, HB did go down, though. They're going to rotate over towards Shutter. A little bit more of a commonly spammed lane. I wonder why they decided to give up the flank when they had the high ground control. They already picked off the roamer just to move over towards the Shutter door where it really things start to slow down. But at least they're still in control here. They have middle, and they're trying to control yard. Trap over the door. Looks like they're going to have another opportunity. Actually, no. All of Cafe Monster taking yard. Goldfish jumps in immediately, takes out chair user, but at the cost of his own life. And the Uber is not popped off of Sam, so at the Uber disadvantage, it's going to be up to Deska and Purple Shirt to put out enough spam to get that force to juggle the rest of Cocaine and to survive, really. He's got that loose cannon, which might be just the thing he needs to start juggling and pushing Cocaine around to disrupt their push. High five just holding W right into Muma. Goes down. But the spam looks like it's just enough. Sam has the Uber, but not wanting to commit. Joshua's in position. Just Uber the young man. And take it in. What are you doing? Ah, very questionable here. But they're going to rotate over. Goldfish jumping out into yard. Looks like he's got a little bit of roamer spirit in him tonight. Going all the way to middle. And just going to be kind of out of the fight for a little while. A little bit of MGE going on middle. Gonna ignore that for the moment because the Uber is popped. 3 people go down from Cocaine. They took so long to go for that push. And then when they did go for it, they got no kills at all. High five on the chase. Takes down 2. Purple Shirt and High five combined for the 3rd. They're gonna recap here. No spawns from Champagne. They're gonna be stuck back in their yard. And I don't even think they're gonna contest mid. They know that Gekner has that full Uber. And they've got the number advantage, so Sam will luckily be spawning just in time to defend here. But at least 6 people in position for Champagne. Goldfish not quite there yet. Hopefully Cafe Monster will slow it down until Goldfish can get in position. No need to rush it, really, when you got such a big Uber advantage. And, yeah, Goldfish is here. Muma with the trap and Sezgo. Look at this. 4-man stack in right yard. Looks like they knew it was coming from Cafe Monster. Get those 2 early picks, and now the Uber is popped, but is Muma going to escape? He's trying to get out right yard. Goldfish, even though down 2, is trying to push this all the way in, but Purple Shirt and Goldfish sandwich Muma. Goldfish gets 2. How are they going to lose 3 people? Again, another double donk. Wow, HB, though, and Cherries are going to focus down the rest of the remaining Cafe Monster players, but how do you get caught by an Uber where you already have 2-man advantage and such a long sightline on them? Doesn't make much sense to me at all. So it was a good recovery by Cafe Monster, then an immediate recovery from Champagne and Cocaine. So some back and forth action there. Going to be trading hands on middle here. Going to be reversing the situation now. Purple Shirt defending the right yard. Let's see if Champagne and Cocaine opts to push here when there's no Ubers in play. The last time we saw a situation like this was on that Snakewater map, and they did end up sending in HB, but only after about 2 minutes of spam and methodical peeking. So gonna be taking their time here. Looks like Gekner building much more efficiently than Sam. Actually some aggression from Cafe Monster. Looks like they're moving up towards the choke points. Are they? No, they're not on crits. Strange. Maybe just trying to make sure they have the earliest call possible. Purple Shirt here. Not seeing anything, so I imagine Champagne Cocaine must be playing on positioning. Yeah, here they are. They're up here on the high ground. Not even going to be peeking or risking getting double donked in here. I think they've learned their lesson with that loose cannon, which cannot be contained. And only now starting to peek forward, almost a minute after getting their Uber. And HB peeking right. Looks like he's going to be wanting to go for a play. Maybe trying to bait a scout in. Here's the jump. Comes in off the wall. Just getting completely denied. Deska hits the air cannonball. But are we going to see an immediate response here? Purple Shirt moving forward into garage. We've seen how Goldfish likes to play on these Ubers. If he gets one pick, he's just going to go. Oh, Sam gets forced. Again, this is not how you want to use your Ubers. You don't want to use your Ubers defensively to save yourself, to prevent worse from happening. You want to use them aggressively and proactively. You want to use them on your, on your time, You want it to be your decision to Uber, not the other team's decision that you Uber when they say, you know what I mean? And now Sam just getting forced so far back. Gekner not even forced to pop. So it's just a matter of that team communication and coordination there. The Cafe Monster is doing such a better job. See, look at this Uber. This is direct and into their face. Look at how deep they're going on this. They're trying to get kills. They're not just trying to save their players. HB spawning up just in time to maybe save this. Sezco gets the meat shot. Takes down high 5. HB with a little bit of a fake jump there. Scout pick down 2. Trying to peek this. Questionable in my opinion. Really not a lot of hope to push out of last here. Granary, in my opinion, one of the maps where it's almost, impossible to push off of last. That's one of the reasons I don't like it. I feel like the better maps these days promote pushing off of last. I think that's the sign of a good map, and Granary really lacks that. The choke points are so small, and the spawns of the defenders really strongly favor them flanking you and retaking. But Cherries are getting in upper. Mason actually getting in clean, not dying to a sticky trap, not even getting forced yet. Impressed by the composure of Champagne and Cocaine to make this push. But there's a drop, another drop onto Cherry User. That's the second Uber in a row where he gets dropped. But they kind of got blindsided there by that Uber from Goldfish. What they should have been doing was keeping their eyes there on Z. Should have been spamming rockets in there, knowing that there's a chance that they'll try and contest. Down 2 soldiers. Goldfish are the only one down from Cafe. The push might be coming, but they do have the sniper, so kind of an equal trade here with no combat classes. A body shot going out, high 5. If he can connect a headshot here, might just win the round for his team. But no, too much pressure maybe to hit that shot, and he's just going to get focused down. Cafe Monster, wait, they didn't even have the point when they pushed last? That's so weird. And now Purple Shirt's going to get caught in. So High Five and Purple Shirt out of the picture. Joshua just trying to edge it, but only down to 40 health. Goldfish once again in Z with Uber, and it's the exact same thing we saw last time. The Uber comes in, and how are you going to let him get a pick? Why is no one spamming Z to juggle him? Why are they not expecting these pushes to come? They should know Goldfish's playstyle by now. Chair User and Sesko. Ooh, beautiful pipes from Muma there. 3 in a row. Can we make it 4? The 2v1. Oh! Unable to get those frags. Actually, trades with Yomps, and Sam hits the arrow. Takes out Purple Shirt. It's just Goldfish alive. And guess where he is? He's approaching Z. But the health actually slightly in Goldfish's team's favor. He's just going to peek it. Maybe even edge this point. Spams out Sam. Positioning, actually going towards Cafe Monster. They asserted themselves and got in, grabbed some land, and now they've recaptured second, even though it was even numbers. And now trying to just push in left with no Uber to speak of. This has to be punished. Come on, Muma. Use some stickies here. Punish these fellows. Oh, buddy. I'm so disappointed in Champagne and Cocaine's ability to handle non-Uber pushes. They need to focus frags, and they need to be initiating, you know. Even though the other team has technically initiated by walking in, if they haven't fully committed, you need to punish them for that and jump on them, make them, you know, turn their heads and back them into a corner and just clean them up. Because if you think about it, as they approach from the choke point, they're slowly starting to inch their way in, and if you give up too much ground without challenging them, you lose any advantage you had by owning the last point, you know. Both scouts trying to control this high ground. Neither of them buffed, though. Gonna see Joshua denying that soldier the meat shot to his chest. Gonna drop down now. The strat from Cafe Monster just to push that left side with heals after both soldiers bomb in. Oh, Deska hits the cannonball into Sam. It bounces off of him and then kills him right in his own face. Number advantage for the Cocaine squad. They just need to play heals here, not overextend. Not throw this round away. Sesko there. So close to picking off Goldfish, but he's going to survive with that crisp direct right into Sesko's face. But actually, Cocaine's going to be pushing in. Solomon DG. Solomon, I'm sure it means. Thank you for this. My God, I'm seeing a lot of eyes here in chat. That is definitely the most popular new emote. I'm glad you guys are getting your getting a use out of it. Thank you for the sub there, Solomon. I will craft a hat per sub today. Just a reminder. I think I'm up to 4 at this point, so approaching that sub goal, boys. Enclavian, I like that message. Pushing here into second, though. Even numbers. Deska with those dangerous double donks in his hands. Just trying to spam out those scouts. Purple Shirt, though, goes down on the flank. I think the flank is really the way to open up this push. And Champagne and Cocaine have been taking advantage of that, picking off the roamer a couple times here when trying to approach. But see, Muma actually has this tendency to just throw pipes, I think, at times when he should be throwing stickies, because what he should be doing here is throwing his stickies just on the door, just layering them across the ground and preventing the other team from even peeking at all. Man, look at the confidence from Goldfish. Even Ubers, even numbers, and he's just going to push right on in. Ubers popped, but Goldfish maybe forcing a multi. He's going to escape. Sesko gets the pick on Yomps. They need to push off that momentum. They need to go in. Goldfish with no ammo now running back to spawn. But the health not so great on the Cocaine side. They're probably just going to end up slowing it down once again. But, again, they need every round they can get, so maybe they're better off just taking their time here. At least they catch this soldier on the bomb. Goldfish goes down. Sam super low. This is when his team needs to start making some space so that Sam doesn't feel like, even though he's super weak, that he's going to die. And there it is. Another cannonball death for Sam. Look at Chair User just spamming long range. Doesn't want to commit. He knows that his team's going to lose that push. His team's got some cap time on it. You know, maybe if he committed, they actually would have won it. But looks like he might be setting himself up for a back cap. Nice spam on upper. Takes Purple Shirt down to 50 health. But he's just going to be policing this flank side. Muma will spawn just in time. And here he is, spamming the back. See, gets that easy direct on the back of the scout. This is why Granary second for me is not a very fun spot to play on because of that flank. But Mason actually 2 rockets take down purple shirt. So Mason getting 2 picks in. But the Uber actually completely in Gekner's favor. Looks like Sam once again got caught out and died. Man. Gekner is doing a much better job of surviving, doing a much better job of making his Ubers count, you know? Sam is constantly getting picked by the most random things. And his timing of deaths is just really, really off, really bad. I mean, it's not like there's a great time to die on medic, but he's certainly dying too often and too easily. Not prioritizing survival enough, in my opinion. Gonna watch Goldfish here, moving in through the left. He's actually going for a big wrap. Gonna be taking this Uber all the way in with his buddy Yomps. Let's watch Yomps see what he can do on this Uber. He's gonna be chasing hard here into left yard. They saw someone escape. It's the soldier. He goes out Z. No frags. So good job of Cocaine from kiting that. And but look at Cafe still trying to push in here. This needs to be punished, you know. This is really the moment for Champagne and Cocaine to respond with an Uber of their own. And here it comes. The Uber, it looks like it's coming out of Mason here. They do have their one scout kind of in position. Joshua playing that combo scout role. And Soldier there shoots that long range rocket. That's when you want to see him rocket jump instead. See if he can close that distance quickly and catch someone off guard. But if you're trying to catch people off guard, you can't just be walking around spamming long range rockets. You know, you gotta jump in, close that distance, catch people like as fast as possible. And are we finally gonna see Gekner die? Oh my God! Another beautiful escape. I think 20 health, and he makes it out, and he's 95%. So the Uber's coming right back in, and the back cap is on from high five. So the flank was not being watched, and the Uber's coming into middle. Okay, never mind. Gekner dropped. Not sure why you're gonna drop there, but why does anyone drop ever? You know what I mean? HB survives, 1 health. Sesko comes in from the side. Are we gonna see another classic HB and Sesko last hold? Is it gonna happen? A staircase? I like it. Damn, I need to screenshot that. Skippy, thanks, man. Ooh, high five sniping. Takes that body shot on Joshua. Might just open this push up. We know that Cafe Monster is pretty comfortable pushing before getting Uber. High five, though, throws his life away immediately after getting the pick. Questionable, in my opinion. You know, you want to use that pick for the push, not to just, you know, go die right after. Otherwise, what's the point of killing anyone? Yomps, though, going spy. Not too often you see a spy play. Let's see what the awareness is like on the Champagne and Cocaine side. See, what always happens to me when I go spy is I realize I have the dead ringer. Oh my God, that rocket almost catches him. Looks like he's got the cloak and dagger on. Looks like they're trying to do a little bit of distraction. Trying to pull eyes away from the spy. Make them not question that anything's up. He's all the way up on this pipe. He's going for the drop stab. Oh, poke, 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 poke. And he's dead. Air shot. Strange that the team committed on that, you know, and actually ended up Ubering. That would have been the perfect time to chase on that Uber too. But Sam wasn't quite in position to flash Sesko, who's like right there ready to chase. Goldfish down to 70 health, but he's going to survive. Oh, Sesko's so risky peeking in like that. Goldfish again out of ammo. And looks like it's just another stalemate. Awaiting the double donk. Inevitable double donk coming out of Deska here. Thanks, ASMDC. And thank everyone who is a sub and who helped make it possible, my friends. All right, they're just walking in. No advantage to speak of. They just have that team confidence. Muma looks like he's a bit isolated over there, but Deska goes down. Gekner going to back up there with Goldfish, but no demo. They might be forced out of second here. Going to see Sam eat that long-range rocket. Chair user getting in. He should expect that Uber from Goldfish. How many times has it happened already? But Purple Shirt gets the force and pulls back the numbers. Great play out of Purple Shirt. Almost going to guarantee this last push with that. Actually, Sesko gets 2 kills. But why is Muma still in here? High Five takes him out. Not going to overextend, not going to go too far away because, he's got easy kills right in front of him. And now they can just push as a team straight into the belly of the beast, and there's High Five right on the point. Cafe Monster, once again, just like last map, they're up 3-0. And I think we might just see the exact same outcome as the last one. I can see Cocaine maybe winning one round here, but it's clear to me at this point that Cafe Monster are a little bit more of a well-oiled machine at this point. They've got more team cohesion, and they can make much faster decisions, much more decisive and accurate or correct decisions. So quick half this time actually. Not going to take their time to discuss things, figure it out. Maybe they already know. Maybe they've already given up, but I'd hate to see that because I think there's still plenty of opportunity here for a comeback. And on this mid, I'm going to go ahead and watch Purple Shirt. He does like to initiate, does like to go in deep. Oh, hits his head on the wall, but it's not gonna discourage him. He's still trying to jump in. Backs up now, but Muma gets that first frag, and it looks like Champagne and Cocaine might just take this mid. Purple Shirt has the opportunity. Oh, he's not gonna get anything though. Yomps and Goldfish get the frags. Sam at 70 health. Oh, that Surf Sesko with the winger gets 2 kills. Sesko gets the meat shot, and Gekner though escapes 70%. Yeah, I think also Gekner's survivability also has been superb this whole match. Heard Trap Queen? No. I don't listen to that stuff. What's up, Acro? Ooh, Chair User up in drop down, but just gonna drop out. Thought he might set up for some sort of sneaky play there, but it's not the case. Yumps opening it up, takes the yard for his team. Goldfish though moves through the left, unseen, and now in garage. 50% advantage. They're going to be Ubering in. Oh, the trap spotted. The scout gets through though and destroys it. Soldier bombs. Not going to get that force out. HB. The timing was a bit off, but he pops to rollers. So let's just pretend Hellbent made that happen. Goldfish with the timing might get a good flank here. They don't know he's behind. Actually, he's here with his medic. Full committed there in the yard. These are the situations where the calls of the team are really tested. That direct onto Gekner has to be followed up. It just simply has to be. Oh my god. There it is. Cafe Monster just somehow getting the best out of every situation. Even when their Uber on the other team is popped, it seems that Cafe Monster just knows exactly how to kite it and to escape. You think I ruined the chat? I had nothing to do with it. Alright, coming in on the right. Here comes Cafe Monster, just going to try and steamroll it in. 10 seconds off Uber from Sam. I don't think he's going to get it. Goldfish actually, though, gets picked early. Deska now just trapping off the point. They're going to try and get cap time on it. And with that loose cannon, he can just push anyone who tries to contest him away. 99%, and the Uber is popped just in time. The flash is going out. Chair User not going to catch Gekner, though. Man, once again, Gekner escapes. I feel like there's just too much chaos in the Champagne and Cocaine team communication that they don't make those clear calls. We have to kill the medic on this push, Looks like they're fearing someone in spawn here. Yams almost takes down HB. And with that spy in play, it actually is going to put them down two combat classes, but Purple shirt might not even be spotted. He might just uncloak here on the point and cap it. You know, if I had to bet, I think he actually is going to get this cap. I don't think anyone's going to react in time. Actually, never mind. They're going to hold last. Purple shirt's going to go for a stab after all, I think. And who's he going for? Oh, Muma bumps into him. Unfortunate for purple shirt, but good job by Muma, sensing that, feeling it with his shoulder. Trying to decide what off class to run here. We got Yomps in the spawn, but Joshua and Muma go down. And that's going to be a disaster for Champagne and Cocaine here. Uber milking as long as they can, and they pop now. But they need to get on the point. They're not going to be able to stop it. Oh my god, look at that. He's already laughing in their face. That's a pretty cool hat combo there. Where was Sesko, though? I couldn't see him to get flashed. He was nowhere near the medic. A phallic reference. You just subbed, does that mean your goal? I don't think you subbed, otherwise there'd be a badge next to your name. And this mid, pretty dominant from the scouts of Champagne and Cocaine. Finally, Gekner getting killed on this mid. It's going to allow Champagne and Cocaine to maybe put their name on the board, get that one round.
Time has been added. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Muma trying to push up here. It'd be awful if he would die right here. But we've seen Cafe Monster be very successful at holding the second, so allowing them to, you know, defend it is almost a bigger issue. Crits though from Sam, so they're going all in on this one. I don't think that scout would have witnessed it, but oh no, he's caught in between, sandwiched in between the yards, and he gets getting juggled and he goes down. Just that randomly timed aggression from Champagne and Cocaine. It seems that they just, or sorry, from Cafe Monster, it seems that Champagne and Cocaine need to prepare themselves for that mentally. They need to be always expecting it and setting up defense mechanisms for it. But here's Joshua on a 4-kill streak. I wish I would have caught it. My bad, guys. He's just going to answer back quickly, and it's just Goldfish alive. 5 seconds on the next spawn, and he's just going to start rolling into last. Hopefully they can get some cap time on and put this round to rest, and they've done it. So, but really, that really should not have been a round win for Champagne and Cocaine. They got surprised, and they got caught off guard, and they lost their medic immediately. Back in the day, playing against Mix-Up, my team, me in particular, I'm constantly on the lookout for things like that. You just know they're going to do it, so you need to be prepared, and you can't let it work. You need to punish them for playing like idiots, basically. But going into this next mid, I'm going to actually switch it over to Muma, see what he's got for us. Sees that soldier bombing up, hits that air sticky, now just completely trying to deny the combo, pushes across the point, but it looks like Deska is just going to get right past him. Gekner luckily goes down. It's only Sesko surviving in this mid, and he's not even surviving. He's got 1 health, and Goldfish shotties him down, the cleanup. Sam spawning in 3 with a large majority of his team, so I'm hoping that they set up for a retake here. Gekner not spawning for 3. Going to be taken forward, so the heals won't quite be in position, but Champagne and Cocaine have opted to slow it down and just hold last. Hasn't been working too well for them on this map. On Snakewater they had some really nice last holds, but Granary just seems to work a little bit differently for them. Here's Goldfish, classic, spamming that Z. HB gets the pick on the flank, and they've actually managed to push Cafe Monster out into yard. Sesko curiously on Pyro on last. Interestingly, to note, Sesko was once a teammate with Mela, so perhaps it's rubbed off on him. Sam, though, so close to Uber, and they give up second. What I would like to see Sam's and company learn how to do is let their Uber advantages intimidate the other team. You know, use them to their advantage for this. HB on last with the 1v1. Oh, man. Hits that post-mortem rocket, takes him out, takes down a high five, and they're going to nearly wipe the other team. Goldfish out of nowhere. Yomps out of nowhere. Comes from behind. 2 scouts versus 1 Yomps. And here's Sesko trying to cut him off. I think Yomps is no more. Joshua and Sesko full health rolling into middle now.
The control point is being captured.
Currently, the score is 4-1 for Cafe Monster. This could be the last round, or it could be the beginning of a long, drawn-out comeback. But now, with the mid control, we've got Champagne and Cocaine. The rest of the team only now getting here. Cafe Monster, are they going to be pushing? Doesn't actually. Desk is starting to get some positioning. Puts that forward trap up. HB hiding up on this lamp. Anyone peeks in past here, there's going to be 2 rockets synced on their head from HB. It is a little bit of a stalemate here, but Ubers are now charged, so maybe they'll start taking a few risks. HB doesn't look like he's going to be moving anytime soon, so I'm not sure what they expect to happen. Here's Chair User. We're baiting out this scout into this choke point. Maybe that's what it's all about. Maybe this is the long call and they're trying to bait them in for Hellbent to land on their heads. I think he needs to get himself just low enough where they chase. Oh, actually, the push coming out from Cafe Monster. Maybe they are a little bit more impatient than I thought, or maybe they just realize that they don't have, you know, there's not much to lose right now. It's 4-1, so they're gonna drop 3 players going in for that, and Geckner doing a great job of milking it, even though Chair User is hitting some nice directs there on his pocket. But the number advantage was in their favor. But how are they just taking so much time to push in? I want to see Sesko just commit to this and take out that pocket soldier. I'd also like to see him jump once in his life. Jesus. The guy's so grounded. Alright. Purple shirt gonna catch Muma just on the flank alone. Questionable positioning there from Muma. Didn't have any defensive stickies out. Yomps wins this 1v1 in front of the entire team. And, man, these solo plays are just eating them alive right now. Cafe Monster just outplaying them at every turn. Everything that they try to do is just getting countered immediately. I think this is just a sign that Cafe Monster is the better team. And I see them winning this round all the way back to mid and all the way back to last. Here's Geckner holding back though with a 75% Uber disadvantage. We might see them get caught out. Chair User in. First rocket's a spam rocket. They Uber and he's got the jump, but no one's gonna get caught. Actually, he gets those 2 rockets on Yomps. Didn't expect that. Takes out a scout. Not sure if it's enough though to open this up. Purple shirt trying to hold that flank. Muma eats the trap. They need to do a better job of checking those traps. Goldfish, takes out Joshua. Joshua, who got in behind, was putting some damage onto Deska. Or, sorry, putting, yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, Chair User makes the roamer play. Always like to see that as the pocket. You know, if you have the opening, go for it. And there's Mason, takes that medic down with him. But curiously, they're building out in yard, not holding middle with their huge Uber advantage. And Joshua and company focusing down frags. But did Goldfish really just kill Sam with some long-range rocket spam? Man, they need to learn how to keep their medic alive. It's just Sesko now. He's going to be pushing up forward. Geckner spawned with the demo and soldier. I suspect they're not going to give up second here for free. I'm going to watch Purple Shirt, see how confidently he approaches this to contest. Actually, Deska's already there. And the trade in the flank, strangely though, that was the pocket trading. Mason might be getting a little bit impatient at this point. I know time is not necessarily on their side, but especially if they need to, you know, bring back 3 rounds to even tie it up. But I always think, you know, taking the slow and steady, methodical route is the path to success. Now Uber's charged. The peeking from Cafe Monster. We've seen them in the past be confident in going into even Uber pushes. Nothing really prompting it, but they'll just go for it. I wonder who the main caller is. Whether it must be Goldfish, because I feel like he'd be confident in out DMing the rest of the other team. Looks like a classic flank pressure from Muma here, throwing out some stickies upper, and Sesko actually getting caught out at this shutter door. A little bit unorthodox there for people to even challenge that, but it might actually put Cafe Monster in a little bit of an uncomfortable position there. But HB just gets cleaned up. Goldfish, whenever he sees someone, he just kind of walks into them. He's like, yeah, I'll just deal with you right now, you know. He's not going to wait around and just, you know, spam too much. If he thinks he can catch someone overextended, he just walks up to him and kills them. And now Deska getting kills. The Ubers popped too early. Goldfish has a much better Uber. And I think he's going to chase down Sam here. I don't think Sam's making it out. Genius play there. Jumps over Sam. Kills the demo who's behind him. Then just comes back for the easy medic frag. And a third frag there onto Sesko. Great play from Goldfish. Notice how on the Ubers from Cafe Monster, especially when they Uber second, they're chasing and catching Sam out, not letting him escape. But every time we've seen Gekner Uber second, or, you know, Uber first, sorry, Sam has been unable to, you know, make his Ubers go the distance. And they never managed to pick off Gekner. Looks like this team favors that laugh taunt. Must be their team bonding. Ugh. But Joshua actually sniping in, and Sesko sniping. Do they have a double forward sniper? Why are they doing this at even Ubers? ¿Por qué, mis amigos? They must think Cafe Monster is going to run right in, or they've completely lost track of Uber advantage. Because this is just a weird play for me to see right now. Laugh taunt is default for April Fools. Isn't that tomorrow? Is today April Fools? Fuck. I lost track of time. Oh, both snipers in forward missing their shots. Uber, though, is forced, but now think about it. Both your snipers have to backspawn. You're essentially down 2 players for an extended period of time because of that. Very questionable decision, and he's still in there trying to hit headshots. He's hit absolutely nothing so far. I just can't help but think that his medic would still be alive if he was on scout. High 5. Giving him the high 2 shots. They're in Z. Sesko going down. Sesko wants an invite scout, and high 5 showing that he can hang for sure. So Cafe Monster looks like they've been really dominant this entire match, and they might be playing at an invite level right now. It's hard to say, but that might be the case. Joshua threads the needle on that, gets in the medic's face, gets that pick, and it's kind of a last-ditch effort here. They're just getting uncontested cap time, and that's going to be GG. 2 matches, 5-1. Cafe Monster taking them both. So there we go. Congratulations to Cafe Monster. Good attempt by Champagne and Cocaine. You know, at least they made playoffs, right? Lots of mistakes, though. Things they can learn. Hopefully, both these teams will, you know, persist into the future and just constantly keep improving, because they put on quite a show. I enjoyed watching them, And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So thank you for watching. And until the next cast. Alright, guys. I am fucking tired. I don't know if you've noticed, but